Hello guys. To be fair, that the last year, like this year, that I didn't practice the English that much. So from today, that I try to read English book every regular routine. So let's start. That I will start with the cracking the PM interview. How to land a product manager job in the technology. Introductions. Chapter 1. Product manager is a strange role. For many roles, getting from point A to point B is pretty obvious. If you want a programming job, you learn how to program. So go to college for computer science, or you learn to write the code on your own. Ditto for being an accountant, lawyer, doctor, etc. If you want to be a product manager, what do? There are no schools for product management. There's no formal training. It's also not a role you typically get promoted into. Exactly. How, then, does one land a product manager job? That's what this book here is teach you. Jackie and I have worked with countless current and aspiring product managers to help them learn how to get the right experience, how to position themselves approximately, how to prepare for interviews, and how to ace them. This book translates these many hours of coaching sessions and conversations into written form. Why does this matter? Product management shouldn't be this elusive role, accessibly only to those who are lucky and connected enough to have someone explain what PMing is all about. Greater accessibility is a good thing for candidates and employers. You, the candidates, are better to able to position yourself for a job when you know what to expect. So it's not about the fake anything. You can actually acquire the experience you need once you know you need. When it comes time for interviews, you'll able to prepare for their questions more effectively. You will learn how to describe your unique experiences and most important accomplishments. You will learn how to tackle problem-solving questions. You will understand what it means to think about the user. And finally, you will solidify your technical skills. Employers, in turn, get more qualified candidates, more relaxed and better prepared candidates perform in a way that is more consistent with their skill sets. They know which accomplishments are most interesting and relevant to employers, and they can drive the conversation towards those things. They can demonstrate their problem-solving skills when they know that's what the question is about. They can learn the bits of knowledge that they need in order to tackle specific questions. This sort of preparation portrays a candidate's skill set closer to how it would be on the job. Taking the guesswork and randomness out of the interviews is a good thing for everyone. Who are we? If you flip to the back of the book, you can read our credentials. Google, Microsoft, Apple, startups, hiring committees, holding of interviews and coaching sessions. Yada yada yada. That's all very well and good, but that won't tell you who we really are and how we got here reading a book on landing a product management job. I, Gail, come from the deep engineering background, but I've also spent a lot of time working with candidates, interviewing them for dev and PM roles, conducting mock interviews, coaching them on how to strengthen their answers, teaching them concepts that they don't understand, and discovering what their goals and passions are. I learned two things through this. First, I learned how much even good candidates could improve their interview performance with a bit of help. Second, I learned how little information there was about getting a product management roles. Lots of people talked about how to be a good product manager, but few people talked about how to actually break into that field. Except, of course, for my amazing author, Jackie. I stumbled across Jackie's blog on Quora, the question and answer sites. After following her for a bit, I was struck by a few things. First, she had worked for several of the top companies, so she wanted good enough to navigate these interviews herself. And second, her advice was to the point, actionable and good. Third, she cared. She cared enough to write a blog to help people enter the PM profession. Making the product management field more accessible is important to both me and Jackie. We believe that everyone benefits from this, and that is why we've written this book. What now? This book will not help you fake your way into a PM role. It will, however, give you a plan of attack from the beginning to the end of the process. We will show you what the product management is and how the role varies from company to company. We will also describe how different companies think about their hiring process. We will talk to product managers from a variety of backgrounds to understand how they broke into this field and to get their perspective on what makes a good product manager. We will talk about the different backgrounds PMs tend to have and how you might make this transition given your background and interests. We will show you how to write a great resume and cover letter. Some of these will be advice that applies outside of product management, but much of it is advice specific to product managers. We advise you on how to get ready for the interview, what sort of research you need to do prior to an interview, and how to prepare for questions. We will tackle each of the major interview questions types, including behavioral questions, estimation questions, product questions, case questions, and coding questions, and explain to you what an interviewer is looking for and how you master those questions. We will help you put your best foot forward so you can get in the door. As you read these pages, reflect on how you can draw out the strong points of your experience in an interview and how you can deliver more powerful responses. We will here to help. Please join us online at the crackingthepminterview.com for additional resources and tips. And finally, just as software is never done, we hope this book will never be either. If you have suggestions, feedbacks, questions, or just want to say hi, don't hesitate to drop us a note. This is email, and thank you and good luck.